All right, so the guys and me are working on solidifying our packing instructions and our packing reference guide. So earlier today, Frank went off to lunch and I helped them finish a 500 4x6 postcard job that needed to go out. The job was on the Duplo cutter. It was running fine. I was just babysitting it and I wanted to go grab a box. So what I did, looked at the jacket, it said it was for 500 pieces. I referred to this sheet. It was for this one. I see it fits 800 pieces. So I went ahead and grabbed this box, built it out, but I couldn't get the 500 to fit. So I had to rearrange the job and I ended up stacking it. I was able to get it to fit, but it barely fit. So I think a lot of this information is outdated, or it was based on cover stock, not necessarily 16 point. And so again, over processing, over production. I packed the job one time, then I had to repack it again. And so I'm trying to come up with a way to make it easier for someone like me who doesn't have a lot of experience back here shipping, be more competent and able to help the guys effectively. So what I'm working on right now with Frank is this table. I have it listed under 3 different paper stocks. These are the most common paper stocks we use. I'm basically assuming that text weight is capturing all the different text weight. If it's true for gloss text, it should be true for 70 pound and 100 pound and 20 pound. So my idea here is to list all the different sizes that are common sizes that we do, plus all the common in-house jobs. And so what Frank's gonna do is basically for each cell, he's gonna put the box that it's supposed to go in. And then later on, we're going to develop visual cues on how the boxes should be packaged for the said quantities. That way we can refer to it in like in a binder or in a cheat sheet. So anyone, regardless of their experience, is able to come back here and help out with shipping. So this is just the first step, but we're essentially going to go over with 16 point cardstock. And my goal is to eventually have these cells be color coded. So when I come in and I have to package a job, I look at the quantity, I look at the size, and I see, okay, we're doing 8.5 by 5.5. We have 500 pieces, or it's going to be this code. And if this is a blue box, it's going to tell me, go grab the blue box. So again, it's supposed to eliminate wasted motion, over processing of our shipping. It's supposed to help streamline it. So I'm hoping once we get this dialed in, we're able to make a large, maybe a laminated piece that we throw on our table, and hopefully help streamline our shipping processes back here, so that way we can work and struggle less. All right, so this is a tentative example of this project. It took us 2 months to gather all the data, just because we found it difficult to make time. But in the last week, after watching some of the improvement videos we've been studying, we just made time and were disciplined and filled this out as best as we could. Now, this may not be perfect. We may end up discovering over time that we may have to change some of these colors or make some adjustments in how we package things. But in the meantime, we at least have this table so that we can refer to for some of the more common paper stocks and sizes that we offer. We even included VIP passes down here. We still need to do something similar for presentation folders and for our CD products, but I think these paper stocks cover a significant portion of what we do here already. And so the idea is, when you have a job ticket and you see the quantity and size, you're able to refer to this chart and it'll indicate the color box that you need to get. Now the boxes up here all have the same corresponding color, so I hope it simplifies the process. And in each little slip, we even indicate what kind of FedEx service this will qualify for. So this yellow box would be a FedEx small. So again, it's not perfect. We still may need to make adjustments. This is why these things are not laminated, in case we need to make adjustments and reprint the labels or change the colors. Frank was already telling me that he was having difficulty reading some of the darker colors. But in the meantime, it still works as a reference sheet. So we're going to try this out. I have this document saved in Google Drive. These are all theoretically should be the same SKUs or the same items that Lenore uses. So if that in fact is the case, they can just print this out and kind of set up their own arrangement to follow this system. Again, we're still kind of collecting data and testing this out, but I can already see that this will help someone like me, or maybe like Lawrence, who hasn't been here long, minimize their processing time, and you know, make things eliminate the struggle and motion and waste in the process. So again, this is just a work in progress, but I'm optimistic that it'll be a good improvement for how we operate. It's definitely better than getting a job ticket and scrambling and trying different boxes and rearranging things and trying to figure out what would fit in what. So it's definitely going to eliminate over processing.